Well, I thought it was a great match for us. I thought we saw a lot of transfer of things that we've been working on in the gym, and it was good to see us do it, consistently for an entire match against a really good team. I thought our serving was the best that I've seen in a while. I thought it really disrupted Marquette and took them, out of system. I mean, in the first game, their set distribution was so heavy to the outside, and I think it was because of our serving. And then I thought game 2 was awesome for us to have to deal with being down 23-21 and have to push through that and step up. And I thought we stepped up by going for it, which is what we want them to do. And then, obviously game 3 went our way. So, I'm sure Marquette has things that they aren't pleased with that they did. It's almost a role reversal of when we were at their place 3 weeks ago. But it was a great win for us, and it gives us good momentum going forward.
Questions? Jaylee, you guys had pretty dominant numbers in that first game. Started strong. What led to that? What was the key there?
Preparation. It started in the locker room. We were all having a good time, getting hyped up, and then we had a really, really good warm-up. So I think it all just set us up for success of starting off strong.
I guess what's there's probably not much to prove to yourselves as far as who you can beat and things like that, but the fact that they handled you the way they did in Milwaukee, how does this feel to kind of reverse those roles and at least prove to yourselves that this year's team and this year's squad can bounce back against an opponent that had you numbered pretty much?
It feels really good, and we know how good we can be, and I think we proved that tonight. But what happened at Marquette still happened, and we don't want to forget about that. We know that we still need to get better each and every day because there's a chance we'll have to go back and play them at their place. So.
I think we really took tonight as, Marquette was on the other side, but we focused on how we needed to play because against them earlier, we kind of, on our side of the net, didn't play our Creighton volleyball. So I think tonight we really focused, even though Marquette is a really good team, and on the other side, we knew that we had to focus on ourselves kind of and not get caught up in who was on the other side.
Kirsten, I guess, just assess the overall, maybe elaborate on the serving points of, Brittany and Sam had big, really it seemed, I think Marquette was passing like a lot of zeros even, you could argue that they were really having a hard time dealing with those two from the service line.
I thought we served well across the board. Both of those two went on runs, Sam and Witt. But as I think through all of our servers, I think they all went back and scored at different times. So I think, that's what we want. If we've got someone that's not serving well, that's where we look at saying, okay, is there someone on the bench that can come in and serve aggressively? I thought Megan served the best that she's served in a while, which was great to see because, we kind of moved her back and did some things. And then I think Lydia's bomber's getting more effective. So all those things are good to see. You're kind of figuring all those things out as the year goes along of what's going to be the best. And we want to, ideally you want your 6 best servers out there serving.
How did you feel that your players handled?
That's probably the key to the match in the sense of, she hit 570 against us the first time and had 20-some kills. So, keeping her under 200. And her numbers against everybody are crazy. She's such a phenomenal player. So, we knew she'd get kills. It wasn't about not having her get kills. We just couldn't have her hit crazy numbers like she did. And I thought we really locked in and kind of figured her out, defensively. I shouldn't say figured her out, but we're able to, I thought she got some kills early, and then I think the defense kind of got some ideas of how to read her and things along those lines. And then I thought we were ready. We talked about, Taryn and Jaylee both got some tips that we'd been talking about that she did, some scouting report stuff that they really did a nice job of executing. I think preparation from the coaches was better this time. I think, we probably didn't have us as prepared as we needed to be in Milwaukee, and we need to learn from that too.
Defensively, I guess, I'm sure the serving was part of it, but either one of the players want to just talk about the touches you guys got on Barber and their hitters on the outside, the follow-up digs behind that, even when they weren't clean touches and things like that.
Yeah, you pretty much said it yourself right there. It started with the block touches, and that was super helpful being in the back row. And then after that, just going after it and just being scrappy and playing ugly.
Yeah, we've been focusing on playing ugly a lot leading up to this game. So I think block really set it up so we could read the hitters, and then if it was a touch or anything else, we knew how to take care of it.
I feel like you say it,
I guess,
I think it just kind of gives us momentum, even if we don't get the point on the scrappy plays. Like, we know that we're flying around and we're getting the energy from those plays. So whether we win it or lose it, I think it just kind of gives us momentum and knowing that we're not going to let a ball drop or we're going to give everything we can. So I think it just kind of helps us and gives us kind of some encouragement from behind to let our hitters go ahead and swing.
Set two, feel like a game five, it's a little bit tournament, season on my type of thing. I mean, the energy in the building, the adversity you had to face going down late in the game, fighting back, fucking off 7 point, all that stuff.
It was a great atmosphere, but no, it didn't feel like fifth game against KU did last year, if that's what you're asking. But I mean, it was awesome. And, on one hand, you obviously as competitors, you want to win so bad. And then as a coach, you're like, this is so good for us, and see how we respond, So at this point in the season, it's great to see how we responded. And again, I liked how we responded because we went for it. And even if we'd made some errors, I would have been okay with it. But I thought what we did on those, that last 4 or 5 points was all aggressive. And that's what we got to do to be successful, I think.
Yeah, Jaylee, I think if you look at it from afar, that set two was like kind of a game changer. If they win it, maybe that set turns and you're playing to 5 or something. Just, do you get a sense in the moment how important it is to battle back and win that set? How big?
Yeah, I mean, they had set point at one point,
Yep.
right? And
Yep.
at that point, we're just thinking 1 point at a time. We focus here and now. And I think that's what really helped us stay locked in right there. But if we would have lost that set, I think it would have felt a little different because they swept us at their place, so we would want to sweep them at our place. Type
Yeah.
of thing,
Yeah.
just keep it equal.
Yeah. Symmetry.
Yeah.
The cemetery.
Your second days of tournaments, I don't know, seems like you guys have done a really good job bouncing back on second days. Tomorrow afternoon, it's not like a long break, you're not playing tomorrow night or anything, you're playing tomorrow, essentially morning if you're ready. I guess what are the keys between now and then to, putting this good win kind of in the rearview mirror and making sure you don't stub your toe to end the weekend?
Get some sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go to bed early.
Yeah.
I-
You enjoy the win tonight, but you just got to get rest and then focus on a new game tomorrow.
Biggest game of the weekend is tomorrow. I mean, Tyson and I were talking about that. It's true in the sense of this. We knew this game for Marquette or Creighton was going to be a great resume builder, and it puts us in some situations that we were excited about. But DePaul's RPI is not as high, obviously as high as most of the teams in the Big East, and it's a match that we need to come out and play well. I mean, it's the biggest weekend it's the biggest match of the weekend, and I think these guys get that, so that's good. The other thing I wanted to say is I thought the crowd was incredible, and I hope that they'll come out tomorrow and honor the 4 incredible seniors that we have, and I think they helped us a lot in game 2 to win that thing.